Yo, you already know it's the one and only T5 the Kid, and I'm back with another one. Life is real, life is real. You know, the whole time they be trying to compete, gaslight, and manipulate, and all the time they manipulating themselves. Y'all really think you're getting away, you're not getting away. The feds know. If I am currently watched by the USA government, meaning when it's Uncle Sam, that means that's United States of America. That means that is Uncle Sam, the government. The government and all the high officials in the government, that's including the military, you're being watched. One, I'm chosen. I have spiritual gifts. I have psychic abilities. I can predict the future. I have a rare blood type. I'm immune to poison. I cause supernatural disturbance when I'm either happy, sad, angry with the weather. The clouds come, alien shit happens above me. And the military watches that because they know the chosen ones cause alien disturbance. Supernatural things happen around us. We can call supernatural disasters when we are in our emotions. We channel a large storage of energy. You can't siphon it. You can't harvest. And those who try to siphon and harvest get sick. You're being watched by the government because we are targets. But we are a target. But we could be a monster. We could be a terrorist. We could be a threat. They really don't know how to take a psychic. They can predict the future that walks with God because we are the fucking truth. That's why it's a crowd of cults and covens coming for one person. And every chosen one with spiritual gift is getting watched by the USA government. They're also getting watched by the feds. They're also getting watched by CIA. So with that being said, when you're stalking the chosen one and you think you're not being watched, you are currently being watched by law. Undercover police, undercover feds, undercover CIA, and undercover military people, and you are getting watched by fucking military drones. Because that person that is chosen is a high-profile, targeted individual. They are interest to the government, and they are being targeted by a cult of people. And you got some chosen that walk in light, and you got some that walk in dark that can be a terrorist, that is a real threat to society. So whether their chosen one is in light of dark, they can still be a threat. It is hard to kill somebody that sees the fucking future. Especially that can predict your next move before you make your move. And everything that I predicted was 7 years ago. So if I predicted everything 7 years ago, or if I predicted everything in 2012 in a book that the police and feds have probably already got a copy of prophecies and dates, don't you think everything you're doing I already know and be well aware before you do it? Let's use common sense, okay, people? Meanwhile, people think they are getting over on the justice system. If you're being 24/7 watched, who do you think you're fooling when you're doing fraud? Y'all think these crackers don't be building the case? They are. They will deliberately let you get away with wrong court procedures and all that. They are building a case to see what you do next. Keyword, to see what you do next. You can do fraud at a bank. They will let you steal the money, rob the money, and walk out the door with the money. And the police, just to see what you do next. Sometimes they will bait you. The law will bait you, reclaiming stolen money. Just to see if you're stupid enough to do it again. And then when you do get the money, what do you do? The government never take an L because they created a system. I told you to control the system is to make the rules. You cannot make the rules because you're not in the law and field. You're not with the judicial, executive branch, the legislative. You're not in none of them type of branches to make laws. Nor are you the president. To control the system, you got to make the rules, and you didn't make the rules of the bank. You didn't make the rules of the court. You didn't make the rules of the court system. There's always a gimmick and there's always a catch. And court can be overruled when the feds are involved. Because when the feds get involved, now it's a Supreme Court matter, or it could be a higher authority matter. Y'all got a lot to learn, bro. Y'all stay targeting the chosen ones. I would never get mad by the person pushing me to the side or treating me like crap because I was homeless. The chosen people beat the goat. We the goat with or without. You can't tear down the goat because the goat made himself. You didn't make me. God made me. You didn't build none of my content. You didn't expose none of this darkness. You didn't stand against the system. You didn't go against the Illuminati. You didn't go against the evil cults. You didn't expose none of this satanic operations because none of these people supported me when I built this platform on my own. Everything I created, I did it on my own. So what do make people think they could tear you down? They can't. So when they put others before you, that's cool. They just didn't see your worth. They did me a big ass favor. You was never worthy to walk with me. Because you couldn't even stand to support me. Therefore, you don't deserve to be around me when my blessings do come. You're not blocking my blessings. The only thing you're doing is removing yourself out of them. It's the one and only T5 the Kid.